Hi everyone, this is Kanika and in this video we'll be discussing another topic related to information security, which is digital forensics and digital evidence handling. So this is also a theoretical topic just like my last video. So we'll try to cover each and every topic along with an example to make you understand more easily, right? So let's first start with digital forensics. What is digital forensics? Digital forensic is the process of collecting, preserving, analyzing, and presenting digital evidence in legal proceedings. So, whenever legal proceedings happens, then it is a process that digital forensic is a process of collecting, preserving, then analyzing, and presenting digital evidences. And this digital forensic is used in several fields such as media forensics, cyber forensics, software forensics, and mobile forensics. If you're not getting it right now, as we move forward, you will get an idea about what digital forensic is about, right? So let's move on to media forensic. So to understand media forensics, let's take an example. So imagine someone shares a photo claiming that it's from a recent event, but you are not sure that whether it is real or not, right? So media forensics would help experts examine the picture to see if it has already been altered or if it is truly captures what it claims to. Media forensics would help the experts to figure out whether this image is altered, this image is modified, or this is the original one. So media forensics involves analysis of multimedia content such as images, videos, and audio recordings to authenticate their origin, whether the media is authentic, integrity, and context. And what could be the possible techniques? What could be the possible techniques used in media forensics? Image analysis, then video authentication, audio analysis, metadata examination. Will not be covering the explanation of these techniques in detail. So for now, this is enough for you to understand that media forensic techniques are these techniques, right? And the applications, media forensics is used in criminal investigations, intellectual property disputes, tampering detection in digital media, right? So this is digital forensics, in which there is one term, media forensics. So now you are having some idea about digital forensics and digital evidence handling, because we have discussed media forensics for now, and media forensics help experts to determine whether the media is authentic or not, right? Next is cyber forensics. So we'll cover the types of these digital forensics so that you get an idea of digital forensics and digital evidence handling. Next one is cyber forensics. Okay, now before moving forward to cyber forensics, we'll again take an example. For example, if someone hacks into a computer and steals important files, then cyber forensics expert would investigate how the hack happened, what data was taken, and possibly track down who did it by looking at the things like internet logs or traces left on the computer. Right, so this is cyber forensics. So cyber forensics, also known as computer forensics, they focus on investigation of digital devices and networks to gather evidence of cyber crimes or unauthorized activities. And the techniques used in cyber forensics is disk imagining, file craving, memory analysis, network traffic analysis, malware analysis, and log file examination. And the applications where cyber forensics expert would be required are incident response, data breach investigations, network intrusion detection, and cybercrime prosecution. Right? Next one is software forensics. First, let's take an example. So let's say a company suspects that someone stole their computer code to make a similar product. Software forensics would involve experts analyzing the code to see if it matches up with the original or if there is an evidence of copying. So this is what software forensics experts would do. So software forensics involves analysis of software artifacts such as source code, binaries, executables to understand their functionality, behavior, potential security vulnerabilities. And the techniques software forensics experts would use is reverse engineering, code review, malware analysis, debugging, and dynamic analysis of software behavior. And applications where software forensic experts are required is in intellectual property theft investigation, then software privacy detection, malware analysis, and also software security assessments. So this is a theoretical topic, and I'm trying my best to make you understand by taking some of the examples from day-to-day life so that you can relate more easily. Next is mobile forensic. Okay, before moving on, let's take an example. So if a phone is lost and the owner suspects that it was stolen, mobile forensics specialists would try to retrieve information from the phone, like call logs or messages, to see if they can track down the details of who took it and where it went. Right? So mobile forensics deal with extraction and analysis of data from mobile devices, including smartphones, tablets, wearables, to retrieve evidence relevant to investigations. And the techniques they use is logical extraction. That means extracting data through device operating system. And then there is physical extraction. That means bit by bit imagining of device storage. And then cloud forensics. That means analysis of data stored on cloud services, right? And the applications where mobile forensics experts would be required at the places of criminal investigations, digital fraud detection, employee misconduct inquiries, and family law disputes involving mobile device evidence. Next one is digital evidence handling. So before moving to digital evidence handling, we discussed about digital forensics, in which we discussed media forensics, cyber forensics, software forensics, mobile forensics, and now we'll be discussing digital evidence handling. So we'll again take an example to understand this. Imagine the police seizes a computer as an evidence in a case, and they need to make sure that they handle it properly so that nothing gets accidentally changed or deleted. So they'll document everything they do with it to make sure it's valid, to make sure it's still valid evidence when it goes to court. Right? So digital evidence handling means the digital evidence, whatever the digital evidence is, that needs to be handled. So first it requires collection, that means proper documentation and chain of custody procedures to ensure that integrity and admissibility of digital evidence in court, which I just explained you through an example. It is just the same, that we need to properly document it. So just like in our example, police was properly documenting everything which they were doing to make sure that it is still a valid evidence, right? So first is collection and then preservation. Preservation means secure storage of digital evidence in a forensically sound manner so that no tampering or alteration is made, right? And then analysis, systematic examination of digital evidence using validated forensic tools and techniques, right? For analysis, you just understand that then there is a systematic examination using the validated forensic tools and techniques. So first we have collection, then preservation about digital evidence, and then analysis of that digital evidence, and then it is presented. So next is presentation. Clear and concise presentation of findings in court proceedings supported by detailed forensic reports and expert testimony. So this was about digital evidence handling. So I hope you got some idea about digital forensics and digital evidence handling. So let's quickly conclude what we have learned. So we have understood that digital forensics plays a very important role in investigating cybercrimes, then resolving legal disputes and ensuring the integrity of digital evidence in legal proceedings. And by employing sound forensics practices and leveraging specialized techniques and tools, digital investigators can effectively handle a wide range of digital evidence across various forensic disciplines. Because we have understood various digital evidence handling tools and techniques, so we know that with the help of these wide range of digital evidence, these digital investigators can handle these very effectively, right? So I hope you have understood this theoretical concept about digital forensics and digital evidence handling. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye for now.